Budheads, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I've talked to you about a piece of gear that I own. Figured I would do one of my favorite instruments and a workhorse in my guitar stable, that being my Guild D-240E acoustic electric dreadnought guitar. So the story and the background of how I acquired this guitar was that I took a trip to Portland, Oregon coming from Alaska. This is kind of one of those vacation buys where I was going to a music festival and I wanted to have something to play while I was down there. Walked into a Portland-based guitar shop. This one was the one that spoke to me the most. Connected with it immediately. I decided to buy it. At the time, which would have been 2016 when I bought it, I paid about $400 for this guitar, and then another about $100 for a travel case. Given that's not the greatest travel case in the world, but since I was flying back up to Alaska with it. But I really love this guitar. It's kind of my middle of the road acoustic, where I don't mind kind of banging around on it, and if I need to take it outside, take it camping with me, take it to the festival, I will. Not worry too much about if it gets banged up or scratched or anything like that. Now, with that said, it sounds great and it plays wonderfully. I absolutely love the guitar. It feels great in my hands. And it's just honestly a real treat to play. Now, it is made in China, I believed. I love how Guild always says designed in California, but it's, you know, it's manufactured overseas. Oh, on the note of the price, I've got Guild's website pulled up, and their D-240Es that they're selling now, the MSRP on them is approximately $550, $555, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it's your standard acoustic guitar, right? Not really much to say about it other, you know, Sitka spruce, it's got the truss rod. One thing that I really like about it, and I'm not sure if I can really show you, but it's got a very nice, deep, bold back to it. It's kind of hard to tell from the camera, I apologize for that. Maybe I can flip it over. You can kind of see it bold on the back. Yeah, you can kind of see that on the reflection there near the neck. I think it adds a little bass to it that you may not get from other dreadnoughts. I don't know if there's anything to that, but so do I think. One thing I don't like about this guitar is the electronics on it. Couple of reasons. First, being the most obvious, is that the electronics, where are they? Right? Don't know where they're at. Well, there is the input jack. This input jack, which is also the strap nut, has a tendency to get loose, and it has come out a couple of times. The screw threads have actually sawed through the wood to where it doesn't sit very well in there. So my solution to that was actually, I may have Loctited it, if I remember correctly. It's been about a year or so since I did this. But just a little bit of Loctite, super glue, whatever. I can't remember exactly the product I put in there, just so it would hold in tight. You know, again, this is my banger acoustic guitar. Things are going to come up as I take it to gigs and whatnot. The other thing about the electronics that I don't like on it is the volume and tone knob are right, I don't know if you can kind of see it, right in the sound hole there. I always forget which one is which. Is it the right or the left that's the tone knob, or the volume knob, and vice versa. Another thing that's kind of annoying about it. Third thing I don't like about the electronics on this guitar is the battery pack is tucked away inside the guitar up in here. So I have a 9-volt battery just behind this wall here, and it is a royal pain in the you-know-what just trying to get the old 9-volt out and replace it with a fresh battery. I don't know why this design has prevailed on acoustic guitars. My only guess is that it's for aesthetic purposes, to where, you know, you can still keep a nice sleek wood finish on the outside, But the challenge is that it's just a pain when you have to actually work on it or adjust it. It's not fun to deal with. One last thing I don't like about these electronics, so I guess that's 4 dings on it already, but I have not plugged this guitar into a PA system that the electronics weren't too hot for. And I guess what I mean is that I always have feedback issues with this guitar and its pickup. It's a fine hair balance of adjusting the volume and tone knob to if I give it too much tone, it'll start to feed back, so I gotta find that and adjust it by hairs to make it work. Have not found a PA system that agrees with this guitar. But with that said, it is actually one of my favorite guitars to play. And it's just a fun guitar. So hey, I am a fan of Guild. I like what they do. I appreciate their guitars for the balance of quality and cost. I would definitely recommend this if you got somebody in your life that you're looking to buy a gift for and you don't want to break the bank but you still want to get them a nice quality instrument, or if you're just looking for a new axe yourself. Hey, thanks for tuning in. If you got any questions, if you got any comments, please do leave them down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video, guys.